Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
Alright, good afternoon. What up? What up, Eric? Son of Wall Street Discipline Futures Trader. What up? Just entered a little short here. Looking to add to it. We broke structure on the 5 minute. So I'm kind of thinking that we run this low here, at least. So the break of 90, I think I'm going to add. I think I'm going to add on the break of 90. That's kind of what I'm looking at. And obviously we'll take one off there. Previous day low kind of in play here. I was about to look. I was like, man, do I have my microphone muted? Wasn't sure. So yeah, I'm kind of looking at the 5 minute chart here. I'm late to this entry. The entry would have been 716. So I'm not that late, but we are a little late to it. 6 or 7 points. 6, 7, you know that deal. That whole deal there. Let's see here. What can we do? How's everybody's trade day looking today? Everybody doing pretty well? Pretty well in the green? In the green? I don't know. We're green on this eval. Not on the other eval. We blew it. We blew it. Again, kind of got to lose that 690 area. We close below. If we kind of close down in here in that 690, then it's going to be a really strong kind of idea there. Green so far. Let's go, Jerry. What up, Sammy? $10 after 3. Looks like the news didn't do much. What up, Smokey Bear? Let's keep gambling. He was good until you bought silver call right before that liquidation. Oh my goodness. Yeah, silver broke structure to the downside too. Bad. Like it's approaching the I got silver outlined here. It is kind of approaching that trend line from earlier. I mean, I would not have dare shorted this, although you did have a nice death candle there. But yeah, it'd be tough to short this. Very, very tough. But yeah, it did kind of break structure there. Approaching a bigger, actually broke this bigger trend line as well. So yeah. It's right there at this bigger trend line here. Yep. Right there at it. It already broke it to the downside too. Yeah, silver looking very dumpy. Oh, I got to pay attention here to myself, my own position. So I'm going to add leverage longs got squashed. Yeah, pawn for sure. All right, here we go. I'm going to add 6 micros here. I'm going to take some off at the low, some off at 10. And we're going to leave a runner maybe for that 597 area potentially. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So let's see if we can get this 80 level. 80 level, clean out. Then we'll clean out the low. Wow. How does it know? How does it know? It's just, how does it know there? I don't know. It just knows. It's like, oh, there's methodicals take profits right there. Let me just bounce. Actually, if I was paying attention to the 5-minute chart, that's I should have been maybe taking profit right there, but we'll see. At least on some. It's all right. It's okay. Been a while. You normally just lurk, but wondering how you're getting your levels. What up, Greg? I don't really teach this any kind of a strat. I mean, I don't really consider myself a teacher at all, to be honest. But I just it just depends on how I'm trading, right? I don't normally trade levels. Like I get most of my ES, all the ES levels come from Adam Mancini. I follow him on Twitter. So, but as far as like the levels that I have here, I just mark these out myself. They're not, they're just like highs and lows. That's all it is. What up, Oracle? But going into the new year, I will, we will go more into kind of a, you know, we're going to be much more conservative with our trading. Much more conservative. But the Adam Mancini levels I post on my Twitter or my Discord every day, and you know, I don't know. They're on ES. I don't really trade the ES, but I do watch those levels sometimes. I got to jump over there with Oracle and start watching his levels. York, it's just one of those things, like if there's a support level in ES, do I really want to be, I'll give you an example right now. Is this an okay spot to short on the ES? Well, do we have room? Do we have room between levels? Yeah, we have room between levels. So this is okay to take a short. I've got room down here to the next support. I've got room up here to the next resistance, right? So it's okay. I feel okay about taking a short in this area because I've got room level to level in either direction. That's all. I mean, you know, ES and Nasdaq don't follow each other perfectly, but there's some correlation. I mean, there's certainly a correlation there. About to start the 1 micro challenge for the new year. Get a funded account already for it. Let's go, Pawn. What up, Coach Fred? But yeah, at the new year, you know, we're gonna only be trading our funded accounts on on stream, which will make for, you know, it'll make for better trading as far as like, you know, you're not going to see me gambling accounts and stuff like that, like I do from time to time. We do it from time to time. We're up about $1,200 on this account. Guys, we still need 10 sells on Take Profit Trader to hit the giveaway. Thank you, Coach Fred. I appreciate it. Appreciate you watching it. So we need about 10 more sales to get our target on Take Profit Trader and be able to do 3 150K account giveaways. So it's up to you guys whether or not we get there. We got 10 more to go. We got to get there by midnight tomorrow. So New Year's Eve at midnight, or New Year's Eve at midnight. When the ball drops, we have to have 10 more sales. Otherwise, no, we won't have any accounts to give away. It just is what it is. You help me, I help you, right? That's how that goes. So you can see this finally broke structure there. 716 would have been your entry. I missed the entry. I was not in front of the computer. 35 points. Any of these props let you trade micro silver? John, what is the ticker for micro silver? Is it like MSI? I'm going to add into this area here. I'll look and see. SIL. You said it's not on Bulenox? Yeah. Well, yeah, no, I don't see it on Bulenox. Just SI. That is weird that they won't allow that. Look at silver bounce right off that trend line there, that bigger time frame trend line. I don't know. Let me look around and see. What up, Elusive Trading? You built a dashboard for tracking multiple prop accounts. Would love your feedback if you're open to reviewing it. Sure. Oh, you have the list already? Yeah, go ahead, Coach Fred. Is it very short? It's probably very short. Oh, let's see here. You see it on Tradeovate? Nice. Elite Trader Funding, Legends, Trade Day, Funded Next, and My Funded Futures. Well, Trade Day and My Funded Futures I trade with. I don't trade with Elite or Legends, although I don't see anything wrong with Legends. Funded Next, I'm not quite sure. My email is methodicalman@gmail.com. Elusive. If you look in the About section of my channel, you'll find it there. It's in the About section. Apex, Lucid, Tradeify, and TPT. Silver is like, I mean, that's a beastly, a beastly, what do you call it? Commodity. Like, that's insane. Although I guess it's been like that its whole life, but whether or not, I don't know that it is, traded like that, this amount of volatility. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, Bulenox too. Come on, you got to run all this. You got to run this whole trend line. What time is it? Still got 40 minutes left in the day. I mean, I don't see how it doesn't run this whole trend line. Although it may not. $674, you'd think it'd at least run there. If we break 90 again, that could be interesting. On Project X. Yeah, it allows it on Quantower too. I got it pulled up right here. Bulenox. That's what I got it pulled up on. Not touching it right now, though. Man, we're ripping higher here. How rude. What are you doing? What are you doing, Nasdaq? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, she went 2 minis? Dang, that sucks. That sucks, Pawn. Hey, to be fair, in her defense, you said to go. You said to get in there with 2. Yes, definitely kind of trying to push up here. It's back to the VWAP. Again, Mancini's called out that 69.52 level as like the magnet for today. And it's really kind of held true there. So it did break that trend line. We'll kind of see. Again, I'm not going to panic out of this short just yet. We're up pretty large on the day already, $1,200, so we can afford to take a little bit bigger of a risk. A little bigger. I'm kind of sleepy. I'm going to add. She added the second. 30 seconds later, it got squashed. Yeah. Listen, at that level there, you know. That's a big size, big size on silver for sure. Big size. Keep calm and chive on. Yeah. All right, elusive. Thanks. Ugh. I'm going to watch ES here. I don't know. I did add into this when it broke through the 90. I kind of thought it would just run the low. It came so close to taking out a little bit of us there at the 80. Just didn't quite get to it. Did not quite get to it. There's a streamer that loves to trade 10 minis on silver. Really? 45 really fast or blows the accounts. Who, Jonathan? I want to know who that is. 10 minis on silver? That's insane. Ten minis. Travis does that? Really? Does he really? So he's taking 10 minis and just like either getting 4,500 or bust. Listen, I'm not going to lie. I thought about something similar to that, but maybe a little something different. But yeah. That's 2K per pity move. Yeah, that's crazy. That is a lot. But you can get there fast, right? Max is in here whimpering. Oh, he gets to 10 in minutes. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't do it. I don't have it in me. All right, maybe I do, but maybe not in front of you guys. Not in front of you guys. Ugh. All right, coming up on 3:30 here in about another 4 minutes. Let's kind of see what that candle gives us. We'll have a new 15-minute candle there along with a new 5. So let's see. Dang, you still lost 195? Yeah. That happened to me yesterday, Jonathan. Basically, I was 2 points in profit with two minis. And it slipped me. I lost nine, almost a full 10 points on it. $400 effectively on a trade. I really could add to this at 0675. We will do that. I'm going to add at 0675, 07, whatever. I'm going to add 4 more micros there. If we get there. You were on silver. Yeah, I was on NQ and it happened. Just wick. It's just a quick little wick. It would have actually been better for me not to even have a stop, because it wouldn't have stopped me out and I would have made a little bit of money on it, but instead it stopped me out for a loss. Max, what are we whining about over there, bud? Come here. He's probably not going to come. I tried to call him over here, but is BLNX 10 trading days for a payout? Yes. However, it's 40% consistency, so you could technically get there in 3 days. Well, yeah, 3 days. Technically, you could get to the payout buffer within 3 days, and then you'd have to still trade another 7. But you could flip a couple, and then you could just take small profits. $100, $80, whatever, on the other ones. It's kind of what Crystal's doing right now. She hit the buffer in a couple of days, but now she still has to trade another 7 or 8 days. Although I think she had a rough day today. She wouldn't tell me the exact amount. She was red. She just said it's fine. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's not. I don't know. So yeah, she's taken two BLNX payouts, and she was back to the buffer for a third. Her Apex payout was denied because she broke the 30% drawdown rule, which she already knew. She already knew she had done that, so she expected that. It was expected, right? If you break the rules, you expect to be denied. That's how it works. $3,600, Coach Fred. All right, we're tagged in on our ads here. Let's see if we can get this quick push down here to get out. Yeah, she's been trading, Coach Fred. She's gotten 2 BLNX payouts, and she's in line for the third, and then she got 1 payout from Apex, but it was denied. Like I said, she broke the 30%. The 30% drawdown rule, she broke it. So I think it was like the first day she had the account, she broke it. So yeah, she's doing her own trading. She takes her own trades. I mean, she learns, like, obviously she watches me. She watched me to kind of get the gist of it, but she does her own stuff. Her own stuff. She's more aggressive than Husk. Yeah, most likely. Most likely. Yes, Jonathan, pretty much. But yeah, she's doing well. I mean, she's picked it up. I mean, she's in the green lifetime as far as expenses versus payouts. Not by much, but certainly did better than I did. I mean, I spent like 30 grand before I started seeing any real payouts and stuff. So she probably spent like $1,500 or something like that. Yeah, I think she's been trading about a year. I think somewhere in there. Give or take. All right, we need this push down. Can we get it? I don't know. Well, we just got that new 15-minute candle. Really good reaction there. She blames me for the aggressiveness. She's like, well, I've been watching you. I'm like, hey. Do as I say, not as I do. You know, that's how that works. Or something like that. I could be wrong. Got to break back below the 90s here. I think if we get back below that 90 level, it's off to the races. But let me pull up, see who's on. Who is on that we can watch for funsies? We'll see what Cove is up to. Oh, is he looking at silver too? Yeah, still kind of holding below that 52 there. Kind of trapped between the VWAP and the 52 for now. Guys, we're only 12 subs away from 8,300. So if any of you guys are watching and you have not yet hit that subscribe button, please help me out and do that. And once again, guys, I hate to keep saying it, but it's a big deal, right? 3 free 150K accounts from Take Private Trader. We need 10 more sales at this point. Let me refresh it just to make sure. And they got to be done by tomorrow at midnight, or we won't have any giveaway accounts. I'll show you right there. You can see we need 1,000 more dollars in sales, which is effectively 10 sales. Mike could get there with 9 or 8 if there's a couple of maybe like 150K accounts bought, but for the most part, we need 10 more sales. For the most part. That's what we need. So if you guys are going to be buying some Take Private Trader accounts, please use code MM. Help support the channel. I always try to give back when I can. So, you know, this would be one of those scenarios. Now, obviously, I get something too. I get a $750 bonus if I get 10 more sales, but you guys get 3 free 150K accounts. So there you go. Reset does not count, Dylan. It has to be a new account purchase. I wish resets count. You would think they would, right? Actually, I'm not 100% sure, Dylan. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if resets count towards that or not. I'm not sure. Max over there whimpering because he knows somebody's in the kitchen. All right. Well, if ES gets above 52 here, that would be of concern, but we're going to hold. Yeah, I'm not sure if reset counts. I had to have to ask somebody about that. I don't know. All right, ES is back to the 52 here. Feels like it might break through the 720 level now. Just kind of watching that 5-minute chart there because if we put in a 5-minute OB, I'd probably just kill this. Let's see what happens. Yeah, very tight range here. It's, you know, you kind of look and you're like, okay, where does the liquidity kind of rest? Well, you do have a lot of wicks up here, 745s. But then you got, you know, we kind of broke this. You would think that we'd run all this, but, you know, if it's good price action and it's doing what you think it's going to do, it would run the low here, but might not necessarily do it on a day like today. So let's kind of see what happens here. Again, we're already in the short, so that's our lean for now, but ES gets above the 52, kind of starts to squeeze, then we'll change our mind. ES kind of rejected at the 54, 55 level earlier. So that's probably be my line in the sand above that level. Where are you at, Coach Fred, if you don't mind me asking? On vacation. Weather's been perfect. Let's go. It was so warm here. It was 75 degrees. You're in Sarasota. Oh, that's where Nutty lives, I think. I think he lives in Sarasota. It was 75 degrees here on Christmas, and then today it's 48 and windy. Very, very windy. Yesterday was 28 and windy. So, very cold outside. Go and crash into his house over there, Coach Fred. Bang on the door. Nutty, I'm here. I'm here, brother. Let me in. I bet if you reached out to Nutty and said, "Hey, if you want to go play some golf," he'd be all about it. Let's go play some golf. So, well, yeah, we don't want to make anyone look him up, but yeah, he's not hard to find. He wouldn't be hard to find. He weren't be hard to find right there. Nobody's hard to find these days, right? Unfortunately, that's just how it is. There's no privacy. No privacy. $82.89. Let's go. Thank you for whoever subscribed. You the man. It didn't tell me you subscribed because your account must be private, but you still the man. Took Cove 30 seconds to figure out I was trolling him with that Tory tan lines. Oh, yeah. He already knows. He's probably like, yeah, we know who that is. Man, people messing with this silver. I keep seeing Cove's messing with silver too over there. I keep seeing like, Nutty's messing with it. I was kind of egging him on earlier in the stream, but I don't know. Silver is just on the insanity. It's just, I don't know. It's not. It can give you life, but it can also give you death pretty quickly. You know. If you're wrong, you're wrong. All right, ES is working its way back above 52. What up, Trev? Spit out the deals. Well, the deals now are 91% off Apex or Bulanox. Use code MM. 90% off Apex. Use code MYTH MYTH on Apex. My Funded Futures 20% off the Rapid account. Code MM. Take Profit Trader 40% off. No activation fee. Code MM. Tradeify 40% off. Code MM. Trade Day 40% off. Code MM. Funded Futures Network 80% off. Code MM. Lucid is 35% off. Code MM. And that's the ones I have. Hey, if you go for the TPTs, I would be like, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, you're going to buy some myth codes on Apex? Good. Eric, I'm not looking at silver. No, I'm in a short currently. So, but yeah, Trev, shoot me. Well, I'll shoot you an email. Actually, I'll shoot you one right now. Let me shoot you one right now. Let me shoot you one right now. There we go. All right, I might. What's my deadline? It's tomorrow, Coach Fred, midnight. Uh, I wasn't, Trev. I wasn't. I did see it, but I wasn't there. I wasn't near my computer. I might. I don't know. I'm watching ES here. I mean, if this thing, I don't like the way it looks as far as for the short, but I'm not loving the way it looks, to be honest. But I'm as long as it kind of holds below 55, I think I'll hold it on the ES. I don't know how much I'll add into it, if any more. Looky out below. That's what I'm hoping for, Ponzi. That's what we're looking for to happen. That's what we're looking for. I would actually like to get my average up a little bit, but we really haven't shoved that much higher. I mean, it's 15 points above my average right now, 10 points above it. So like, I had to let Max into the kitchen because he is over here whining like crazy. I don't know. Do we lose? Do we add if we lose the 10 level? I mean, we could theoretically. Problem is, then if it bounces here again, though, then we'd be in trouble. So let's not do it. Let's not add there. We do have the murder bot coming up here in a few minutes, about 5 minutes or so. We'll see what it wants to do. I think the liquidity rests below. That's what I believe, but I don't know. I don't know. Still kind of just holding up right here, 710s. Yes, guess what? Glued to the 52s, which is what Mancini said yesterday in the newsletter. He said 69.52 is the magnet of the range. Anything in this range is pure chop. Pure noise is what he called it. And that's pretty much what it's been all day, right? I think we had one failed breakdown opportunity that I missed this morning. Maybe one more later on in the day, but other than that, not much. Not much of an opportunity at all. Very, very tight range on the ES today as well. I mean, what are we in? This is a 20-point range, basically, on the ES. Well, I guess we did have that one. Yeah. It's basically a 20-point range for regular trading hours today. That's pretty much it. So, been kind of a tight range, kind of difficult. I don't know, difficult to trade, just not getting followed through. If you're going for very simple 5-10 point targets, it's fine. Kind of a scalper's paradise, if you will, if you're playing the range and stuff like that. We lose the 90 here, we could get the move down fairly quickly. I'm almost wanting to move these targets down a little bit. Something like this. Probably should take the majority of the position off there at about 10 points. That's probably going to make the most sense. Let me take a peek at the silver right quick, see what it's doing. Not much. Hanging out. You the man, your bias is bullish. Get out of here, Outer. You're banned. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. That's all you got to say over there in that other stream to get banned. Your bias is the opposite of mine. You're banned. You're out of here. All right, guys, we got the murder bot in 3 minutes. Let's see. We'll see what happens. I don't really know where my stop needs to be. I don't really know. What up, Kev? All right, well, let's see what happens here. That's all we can do. Oh, the reason is imbalance upside and equal high buy side liquidity. I mean, it could very well go up. I mean, I'm not going to say it won't because, like, it's kind of a gamble on the MOC, right? You don't really know. But there's this pull. Like, normally I might look at this, but this is not, to me, it's not clean trend line liquidity like this is, right? I think the bigger draw is the downside, in my opinion. But you got all these wicks up here. You got all this resistance up here. So, like, if it does pop this level, if it gets above 745, I think it really can pop. We'll see. Probably going to have a silver crisis on our hands here soon. I don't know. We'll see, Pawn. I don't really know. But, yeah, that's what I'm looking at, Outer. But I still think, like, we got to run that 674. I think if we get through 674 and we bounce, then I think we can go up. But, you know, it's a gamble with MOC. You don't really know. Like, you can look and say, you can be like, okay, I think the liquidity is here. And the market could just go the opposite direction. There's just no way of knowing. So, we're going to find out here in less than a minute. And what you might get is you might get that wick, wick, and then right back up. And it may not even hit the 74, which is kind of the concern. That's why I almost, like I'm moving these take profits down, but theoretically, I don't know. So I'm going to leave them for now. Let's see what happens. We got 10 seconds. I want to see just the blast right through these 4 levels. Can it do it? Let's do it. Here we go. Definitely didn't blast down. That's a pretty weak MOC, to be honest. Pretty weak. Through the 90, I am going to go stop break even. I'm going to take 6 off at 90 there. That's half the position. Let's go. 41 and 45. Yeah, that would be nice. I wouldn't mind that. Even a push down into 36, I think would be quite nice. And it's still just holding there. So, like, it just doesn't want to break through. I'm going to reduce risk here. Well, I was going to. I'm going to reduce risk here a little bit if it pushes back down one more time here. I'm going to get out of most of this position, say half of it. And then we'll leave the other half on. Because I'm pretty heavy right here, 12 micros, 13 micros, whatever it is. Let's just get out for a few points on these, and we'll see if we can get the push down on the others. So, just want to, just kind of a little bit heavier here than I want to be. Really want to see this candle here close below my entry. That would be the ideal, kind of a scenario that would make me feel a little better about it. It doesn't look like it's going to. All right, now we got 3 minutes until the 55. I'm going to move these back down now. Doesn't really make sense to take them off there at this point. We're still in 11, which is effectively a mini, right? I still just think the draw on liquidity is lower. I mean, I really, really do. That one didn't really go up or down, right? It just kind of stayed right where it was. It's pretty weak. So I think if we can lose the 90 level, we're going to get just get a quick blast down there. I really do. That's kind of just the key level that's holding us up there. Now Max is in the kitchen barking. All right, let's see. Down to 9. Down to 7. All right, I'm okay with that. 2, 4, and then we got 3 more, 6. We got 1 more that'll be hanging on. I'm going to break this up into singles going down there. So I'm going to take this one off, and we'll break this up into singles on the way down. Something like that. The push through 90, I think stop goes to break even after the 55 algo hits. If we can get the push through 90, stop goes to break even. But like I said, probably need that 55 algo to hit first. $10 seconds until the 55 algo. There we go. That really didn't do much either. So much banging around in there. What's going on? Took a short silver with 5 micros. Dang. All right, I'm gonna cover some more here. I'm gonna cover those. I'm gonna put the stop in here, down to 5. Needs to push through the 90. Come on, get through there. Flat after that, Coach Fred. Let me check it. Let me see. Nice. Let's go. Fred, man, you're on some degeneracy today, huh? Nice. Micro scalping. I like it. Nice job. That's some insanity right there, Coach Fred. Coach Fred don't care. I'll show you guys what he did. Look at this micro scalping. We can little bit of degeneracy there. Look at all those entries and exits. Insanity. All right, I'm moving that one up. Moving that one up to take out the 681. Something like this. I think we run this previous day low down here into close. I think we dump that final minute, but we'll see. Watch for a flush of the low and the reclaim of 45. Sometimes we just bounce in this area. Going to make new lows. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it'd be tough to say right here, Trev. Really, could kind of go either way. But I do think, I mean, like my lean, I think the liquidity's down. I really do. That's why I'm shooting for this to push lower. And again, a close below 90, I think we just blast off. And that looks like we're about to get that 15 seconds here. There's the close below. Should see some expansion lower here. On this new 2-minute candle, let's just see it rip lower. Really want to see this hold below 95, 94 area now. I mean, theoretically, I should be able to move my stop to like here. I'm not going to, but that should be a safe spot for your stop if you wanted to move it. 95. Come on, get it through there. I've taken profit early on a couple of these. I don't really want to do it here, but we might. Here we go. There we are. So lower this down here. Down to 3. See if this can push through the 73 into the final minute. Final minute right now. We're in the final countdown. All right, now I am going to move my stop to 94. I want to see this candle stay red. There we go. Now we are going to trail this. This should just expand fast if it's going to go. Should be fast. Ten seconds into the close. Ah, trailed too tight. All right. There we go, though. It ran the liquidity, right? Where does the liquidity rest? This is what we were talking about. This is where it rests. It ran it. I think previous day low probably gets smacked here pretty quickly. But that's all on the MOC that I like to do. Like, that's how I like to play it. It doesn't always work that way. But it kind of showed its hand. It tipped its hand early here because it broke structure at, an hour ago. So it broke structure an hour ago, which kind of it kind of tipped its hand. So if you would have got short up here at 717, you really took no drawdown, basically. Had one retest, and then it went again. So that puts us up $1,500 on the day on that account. $1,531. We'll take it. So blue one got one halfway past. That's all right, right? That's quite all right. If you guys haven't already hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Okay, Special stream tomorrow, guys. Special stream. I really want to hit this Take Profit Trader giveaway. I might. I'm not going to 100% commit to it yet, but I might stream the London session tomorrow. I may start at 2:45 a.m. We are not streaming on My Funded Futures TV tomorrow, so I might stream from 2:45 a.m. until we hit this Take Profit Trader goal, which right now is still 10 sales. We need 10 sales. I think we got 9 sales today. So 10 sales not outside the realm of possibility, okay? Let's see how many we actually got today. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we actually got 10 sales today. So we need 10 sales again tomorrow in order to hit the goal. If we don't hit the goal, guys, I mean, you know, it is what it is. We won't have accounts to give away. I'd like to give you guys the accounts, but we got to hit the goal first. So if you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. And like I said, I might be here for the London session. I might not 100% sure. Not going to commit to it. But if we're awake, we're going to jump on. Appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash